Hi guys, Angie. I'm teaching this 20-minute flow yoga flow. So it's going to be a really slow flow focusing on gentle movements of the body, slowing everything down, focusing on your breath. It's not going to be fast paced, you don't need to worry about being really physically fit, anything like that. Take everything in your own time. So you're going to come to start in a kneeling position, and you're going to be on maybe a yoga mat, maybe a towel, up to you. So come to the centre. If kneeling is not okay for your knees, you can come into a cross-legged position. Otherwise, we're going to stay here. We're going to put the hands on top of our thighs. You're going to close down your eyes, take a deep breath in through the nose, and a deep breath out through the nose. Feel the shoulders relax down, and bring some calmness through your face. So seeing if you can soften through your forehead. Relax any tension through your brow. Your eyes are closed, but they're not shut tight, so you're going to have nice, loose, shut eyes, corners of the eyes melting away from one another. And relax through the jaw. We store a lot of tension in our jaw, so you can bring your hands to your face and maybe give yourself a little massage all the way in towards your chin and then back out again. Maybe you can keep your hands where they are, and some of you might just want to open the mouth and then move the jaw from left to right. So you might feel like you look a little bit funny, but no one can see you. That's absolutely fine. And any clicks and pops that you hear are completely normal. And then when you've had enough movement, close down the mouth. Bring your focus back to the breath. Nice deep breaths in and out through your nose. Slow everything down. So remembering that there's no right way of doing yoga, you're not doing anything wrong. If you are letting the mind wander off to another thought, that's not being bad at yoga, that's so natural, it's part of the human mind. So just gently bringing yourself back to your breath. Not being judgmental if your mind keeps wandering off to what happened before, your practice or anything that you're doing later today. So yoga is a practice of non-judgment and acceptance. You're just going to accept whatever thought you've got. But just try to gently bring your mind back to where you are right now, just sitting on your mat, on your towel, slowing everything down in the body. On your next breath in, focus on bringing the shoulders up towards the ears. You can keep your eyes closed. As you exhale, round them back, all the way back and down. Breathing in, bring the shoulders all the way around to the front, scrunch them up. Exhale, round away from the ears and down. Breathe in, shoulders come round towards the front, all the way up. Exhale, brings them back and down. Separate the shoulder blades behind your back. Other way, so this time as you inhale, you're going back with the shoulders, maybe opening the chest up towards the ceiling, scrunching up. As you exhale, you're rounding the shoulders, bringing them all the way forward. Inhaling to come back and up. Exhale, come forward. Last time, really exaggerate the movement as you bring the shoulders back and scrunch them up. Keep the face relaxed. Exhale, roll the shoulders round. Come back to your neutral spine. Sitting up nice and tall, imagine like something's pulling you up through the crown of your head. And start to bring an awareness to your navel. So activate your navel lock. All that means is just squeeze the navel up and in. So activate your core muscles. You can keep the eyes closed if you want to, or some of you might want to bring them open. I'm going to bring the hands straight ahead of us. Relax your shoulders down, active through your fingers, and bring the fingers to touch tight together. We're going to bring our hands into a fist, and the fists come to touch. And we're going to take circles inwards. I've already just started to hear some clicks and some pops through my wrists. Any of you who use a laptop, a phone, whatever it is, we've all got tight wrists and we never really stretch them. Circular movements now in the other direction. Keep the shoulders relaxed while you're doing these twists. And remembering to breathe. You're going to slow down the movement, come back to stillness. You're going to open the hands out so they're no longer in a fist. Palms are facing down towards the earth. We're going to bring the left palm to stretch towards the opposite side of where you are right now, and then bring the right hand to start pulling back all these fingers. So we're going to start with the pinky finger. Gently pull the pinky finger back, and then work your way all the way through the hand. So the tendency is that the hand wants to claw, so you want to keep the hand nice and open. As you make your way to your thumb, start going back. So giving your fingers a nice stretch. Really pull all the way back. And then change side. So you're going to bring the right hand, palm facing away from you, starting with the pinky, pulling it back, then making your way through all of your fingers, giving them all a nice little stretch. You can keep the eyes closed, just bring your awareness back to having deep, long breaths in and out through your nose, and make your way back. So you've gone through the hand twice round. And then when you've done, you're going to gently relax the hands back on top of your thighs. We're going to come into a twist here. So you're going to bring the left hand to the right knee, and the right hand comes behind. So we're going to breathe in to lift up. I'm going to breathe out to twist, gaze behind the right shoulder. Squeezing your navel up and in, squeezing the core, twisting a little bit further on the exhale. Next inhale is going to turn the head to the front. Exhale, release the hands other side, right hand to the left knee, left hand comes behind, breathe in to lift. And breathe out to twist behind. Navel is active, sitting up nice and tall. Inhaling to lift and exhaling to twist yourself round further. Next inhale, turn the head to face the front. Exhale, release the hands. We're going to come into what's called cow face pose. So we're going to extend both the arms straight up. I'm going to bend the left hand. You can bring this right hand just above the crease of the elbow. You can stay here and just work on pressing the elbow down. So getting a stretch through the arms, through the chest. So the tendency here is the chin wants to tuck. You want to pull the chin away from the chest. Keep nice and open through the body. So you can stay here if you want to. That might be enough. If you want to take it a little bit further, we're going to bring this right hand to come all the way round. You're going to see if you can bend it and maybe get the fingertips to touch. Maybe come into a bind from here. So get to whichever option that feels best for you and for your body today. And then we're going to stay here. Chin is away from the chest. Try not to arch the spine too much. So you want to keep a neutral spine and still try to activate your core. So squeeze the navel up and in. You can close your eyes or you can keep them open. It's totally up to you. It's your practice. So do whatever feels right for you. Long, slow, deep breaths. Trying to use your breath to deepen the stretch, really feeling that all the way through the front of the arms, maybe through the shoulders. Next inhale, blinks the eyes open if you had them shut, and slowly as you exhale start to release the grip. You might just want to shake out, take some nice fluid movement, shake out the arms, maybe shaking the shoulders, maybe taking it through the torso. So all this nice fluid dance-like movement, no one can see you, so move however you feel you want to move. And then when you're ready, we're going to slow it down. We're going to come to the other side. So both arms come up as you breathe in. This time the right hand bends as you breathe out. We're going to keep the left hand just above the right elbow and either staying here if you want to. Remember that chin comes away from the chest, open up through the heart. Option to stay here, option to come to your bind by bringing the left hand all the way around, bending the elbow and seeing if you can get your fingers to touch. If you can't, that's absolutely fine. If you want to stay here and work on that, you can just hold on to your shirt or your top or your jumper, whatever it is you're wearing. If you can get to your bind, really reaching the fingertips and then pulling the fingertips towards one another to come to a clasp. Close the eyes if you did so on the other side, focus back to long, slow, deep breaths in and out through your nose, working on deepening the stretch. Bring your awareness now to actually where you're feeling that stretch. What parts of the body are feeling tight? What parts of the body are feeling soft? And again, no judgments, practice of non-judgment. So you're just being aware, just thinking about what feels in what way, and not feeling bad about it, not feeling good about it, just noticing. Next breath in, blink the eyes open if you had them shut. Exhale to release whatever grip you had. Bring the arms slowly back round and then keep the movement flowing through the arms any way that you want to. Come into a nice fluid movement. Bring it down into your torso and then maybe start arching the back. When you're ready, coming into stillness. So from stillness, we're going to do cat-cow posture, but we're going to stay exactly where we are. So I told you this is not going to be a strenuous class. We're going to still feel quite the stretch. So from the cat-cow posture, you're going to bring your hands just to rest on your thighs or maybe your knees, wherever you feel most comfortable. And as you inhale, you're working on pulling the shoulders back, sticking the chest up, arching the spine, gazing up towards the ceiling. On your exhale, you're doing the opposite. So you're bringing the shoulders forward, you're scrunching through the core, and you're gazing towards your navel. So you're almost like an angry cat. Inhale to open the chest, lift up through your heart chakra, and exhale takes you round, squeezing your core, scrunching under, elbows out. So a few more of these on your own. Synchronize that one breath to take you up and the one breath out to round you under, and just feel the whole spine curving like it's a wave undulating. Keep flowing. Eyes can be closed if you want to. Really get into that movement. Exaggerate every movement that you're doing. Last one to come up. Last one to come back into your angry cat. And then next breath takes you back into your neutral spine. From here, you're going to swivel round. So place the hands to the mat first, or your towels, swivel round. And we're going to bring the soles of the feet to rest on the mat in front of us. And the hands are going to come by our sides. So we're going to keep the left sole of the foot where it is. So you might just want to readjust that. Bring the heel close in towards your glute. And keep the hands where they are. Press the hands into the ground. So there's a difference between slumping down like this and pressing the hands to lift up. And you're going to extend the right leg in front of you. It doesn't matter how far off the floor it comes at all. You might want to keep it really close to the ground for now, or you might feel more comfortable bringing it further up. It doesn't have to be straight. You can have it bent or you can have it straight. Totally up to you, whatever feels comfortable. When you feel comfortable in this position, we're going to release the hands up. You can either keep them in front of you straight, or you can reach for this right foot. When we're reaching for the foot, we don't want to crumple the back. So you want to keep the spine nice and upright and get to wherever you can get to. If you're coming to your shin, that is perfect. If you can come to your sole of your foot or maybe to the toes, it's up to you. It doesn't mean you're good at bad or at yoga at all. You're just getting to where you can get to. Listen to your body staying here. Feel a deep stretch through the back of the leg. Send some breath to the part of the body that feels particularly tight. And one last big breath in. Lift the heart up towards the ceiling. As you breathe out, we're going to bring the knee in towards the chest, drop the foot down, other side. Hands can come behind to push to lift up, extending that left leg as far off the floor or as close towards the floor as you feel is right for you. Option to stay here, option to have the hands in front. Some of you might want to go for that full bind of either the big foot, maybe just the shin, maybe the ankle, wherever you can get to. Close your eyes here, breathe in, lift the heart up towards the ceiling, chest is nice and open. Exhale, try to relax your shoulders down. Breathe in to lift, feel a deeper stretch through the back of the leg. as you breathe out, relaxing the face. One last deep breath here, and a deep breath out. Knee comes in towards the chest, drop the foot down. We're coming to our final pose. One of our final poses, 2 poses left. So we're gonna make our way down to the mat. So the feet are gonna come to the very top in line with your mat. Slowly make your way down to your mat. So you're gonna lie flat on your back here. Once you get here, we're coming into a spinal twist. So we're gonna extend the left leg, bring the right knee in towards the chest. Give yourself a hug just with that right knee and that right leg squeezing in. And then use the left hand on top of that knee to pull it over to your left side. Bring the right hand to the side. So the knee might be hovering off the mat, but you have both of the shoulders still resting on the mat. The right knee is across the body, you're gazing in the opposite direction. Slow down the breath, feel a nice spinal twist, shoulders are relaxed. Next breath in, head turns to face up towards the ceiling, knees comes back towards your chest. Hug yourself in, inhale, and as you exhale, release that right leg all the way down to the mat. Other side, take a breath in, bring the left knee in towards the chest. Squeeze that left knee in, drop the left hand to the side and use the right hand on top of that knee to bring it all the way over to the right. So the left knee's over to the right, you're gazing in the opposite direction, both shoulders relaxed and down on the mat. If you want to deepen the stretch, bring that knee closer up towards your chest. Close the eyes, breathe in. Nice big deep breath out. Next inhale, turn the head face up towards the ceiling, knee comes in, squeeze the knee in towards the chest, and then relax the leg all the way down towards the mat. Now your final pose, your Shavasana. So you're gonna set up for your Shavasana, you stay lying flat on the mat. The feet are gonna come the same distance as the mat. So bring the left foot to the left corner, the right foot to the right corner. You're gonna release the hands either side of your body, turn the palms to face up towards the ceiling. We're gonna scrunch the shoulders up, take a breath in. As you exhale, open the mouth. Inhale, scrunch the shoulders up. Exhale like a lion. Last time, breathe in, shoulders scrunch up. Close your eyes, exhale. Come to stillness, let it all go. Keep the eyes closed. Any last movement you want to do. Might want to wriggle your fingers, your toes, bring some circle movements through the wrists, anything that you want to before you come into complete stillness for your Shavasana posture. So you're going to come to stillness, try not to move the body. You're here for a couple of minutes and then I will slowly guide you out and back into your body. So enjoy your resting pose. Start to bring some gentle, slow, kind movements back into your body. Start wriggling around your fingers. Bring some gentle movement through your toes. Keep the eyes closed. Roll the head from left to right. Really gradually waking up your body. Be mindful of every movement you take. Bring the feet together at the bottom of your mat. You're going to scrunch the knees in towards the chest. Wrap both of the knees in. Give yourself a nice big hug. Squeeze yourself in. Thank yourself for making the time to practice. do this yoga class. Slowly roll from left to right, so you're massaging out your lower spine. And then when you're ready, you're going to find your way gradually up to a seated position. You're going to try and keep your eyes closed. And then when you get up to the front of your mat, hands come to touch in prayer position. Take a nice deep breath in. Open the mouth side out. Let it all go. And then gently blink the eyes open. Namaste. Well done everyone, that was your 20-minute yoga class. There's also a 40-minute one on if you feel you want a bit of a longer flow, or you can go back to the beginning of this one and do it again. Lots of nice movements to go through, so thank you for joining, well done. Hopefully see you soon.